Oh man. Oh.
Okay, hey y'all, I'm here today with a quick Army frequently asked questions video. I have to be somewhere in 30 minutes, so if I start speaking really fast, just please excuse me. But this video was requested by Monet Dimples, and I fuck with you, girl, because you be showing love, you be supporting my little videos, you know, my little views I be getting. But yeah, so I'm gonna get started. So she asked, what is my job? I'm a 91 Charlie, an AC mechanic. I'm just gonna let y'all know now, don't pick that job. Do not pick that job, girl. Anything in the 91 series, don't pick it. I'm just gonna let you know now, girl. Don't pick that shit. Did you pick your job? Yes, I picked my job. I was given 3 options: a 91 Charlie, AC mechanic, a 91 Delta, which is a generator mechanic, and a logistics, some language shit. But I was looking for the closest ship date to get out of my house, so I took whichever one had the closest ship date, and I regret it, but you know, you can learn from my mistake. But how was the day in the Army? Okay, so you wake up, gotta be at PT at 6:30, but in the Army 10 minutes prior to everything, so you have to be standing in formation at 6:20 in the morning every day except for weekends. So you stand in formation, they take accountability, you do PT until 7:30. From 7:30 to 9, from 7:30 to when, all right, you have to go to work at 9:30. PT is in at 7:30, so you go to your room, eat, room or home, if you got kids or whatever. You eat, you shower, you do your personal whatever until 9:30. You gotta be at work at 9:30. So after you work from 9:30 to 4:30, sometimes 5, sometimes 6. It's all up to the person in charge. But after you go to work, that is it. You go home, you do you until the next morning, 6:30. There's no one here watching you, telling you gotta be in your room, none of that shit. It's not like basic and AIT at all. You will get CQ and or staff duty and or gate guard and or road guard and or police call. So it's different details that they will put you on. CQ and staff duty is 24 hours, so you have to be up for 24 hours of the day doing like certain duties, and you can't leave until the next person comes. So if the next person don't come, you're gonna be sitting there for 48 hours, shit, 72 hours. They don't really care. But when you do CQ or staff duty, you get the next day off. So that's a typical day. PT, then work, and then whatever you want to do. Do you do online schooling? No, I do not do online schooling. You have to be in a year from your AIT date to get tuition assistance. My AIT date was, I graduated May 18th, so I cannot use my TA until May 18th, 2016. What benefits did you get? What benefits do you get? You get a lot of benefits. You get free schooling, you get medical, you get dental, you get like clothing store wise and shit. You get all your military benefits, Foot Locker, Finish Line, Champs. This is like the retail stuff. You get a lot of benefits. Like if you're looking like civilian wise, whatever stores that offer military discounts, you get it. You get a place to live. I'm trying to explain like benefits. Like you get life insurance if you join the military, and like if I died, my mother would get $400,000. You get school paid for. You get your husband and or wife. If you don't decide that you don't want to go to school, you can pass it to your husband, wife, or kids. You get medical, you get dental. Your family gets medical, your family gets dental. If you get pregnant, you have the option of getting out of the military. You get a lot of benefits. Like I just don't. You can earn a lot of benefits. You can get paid if you speak another language. I speak another language, but it's not on the list, so I don't get paid for it. If you go to a dangerous place, you get hazard pay. If you go overseas, they do not tax your checks. You get a lot of benefits. Like, I mean, car dealerships, they give military benefits. Geico. You get a lot of benefits. I think I'm missing some. Besides the typical life insurance, health, dental, medical, school, I believe that's it. And of course, first priority when you leave the Army and you go to the civilian part, you get first priority on jobs. Do you have to swim? No, you do not have to swim. if you want to become an officer, you will have to learn how to swim, but I don't know if that's in my future, so I do not know how to swim currently. How many years you've been in? Today is November 15th. November 12th made a year. Is it hard? Ooh, yes, girl, it's hard. I will say that the Army is not for everyone, and I can admit that the Army is not for me. You know, some days I wake up depressed, not suicidal, but some days I do wake up depressed. I don't really want to be here, but I'm doing it for my future, you know what I'm saying? So I just gotta suck it up and keep pushing. It is hard. A lot of people say it's easy, but everybody's not gonna have the same chain of command or the same job or the same hours. So I don't know. It's not easy. Like, I'm gonna tell you, it's not easy, because it ain't. How was your basic training? Ooh, girl. Basic training was all right. From now, looking back, I think basic training was the best experience of my life. I know it may sound cliche and it's boot camp, but that was the best experience of my life. If I could go back and do it with the same people, I would do it again with the same drill sergeants. Basic training changed me. It changed my way of thinking. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't feel like I can do anything that's possible, but I know it's some shit that I could do. Like, before I joined, I had the lowest confidence. I didn't even attempt to do anything because I thought I couldn't do it. But basic training will instill discipline in you, courage, teamwork. It sounds cliche, but until you go through it, you will see. But basic wasn't easy. I got through it with a lot of prayer, and basic got my relationship with God even more tighter. Like, I know, like, it sound like, you know, girl, please, but you gonna need somebody in basic, and who I ran to was God. So yeah, God and nature. Like, some of them days when it be like the sun not even out and we out exercising and I just feel like I want to give up, I just look at the stars. I know it may sound corny, but that's what I did to get through. But I'm gonna do a separate video on basic training, because that's a long subject, a very long fucking subject, for real. But I got some other questions, but I can't find it. Somebody else asked me questions. Did I screenshot it? Would you recommend joining the Army for your families? Would I recommend my family join anybody in my family join the Army? Fuck no. If anybody in my family or my friends ask me, I'm gonna tell them don't do it. You know? I believe that. I can't read. Do you plan on re-enlisting? If I can reclass to 68 Charlie, then I will re-enlist. If I cannot, I'm getting the fuck out and I'm running as far as I can. I'm not doing this with this job. No. If I could reclass to 68 Charlie, I will do it. So my advice to you would be, girl, you better get a medical job, because all the other shit, no. And don't let nobody lie to you, because people be on here lying, sugarcoating shit. No, damn well this shit suck. The pros and cons about the military. Okay, the pros will be the people that you meet. I met amazing people, like the nicest people, like, because I'm from Brooklyn and everybody ain't nice. Brooklyn is everybody for themselves kind of place, and the people that I've met here are not like that. Like, people are like giving and caring, like, just, oh my god, like, amazing. But the downside to meeting good people is the fact that they have to eventually leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, every 3 years or every 2 years you leave, or people get out, you know, and get kicked out, or they voluntarily get out. Oh, sorry, my squad leader texted me. But pros, I'm not gonna say the pay is a pro, because it's not really all that, but the fact that you got a roof over your head and also 3 meals a day is more than I can ask for. So I'm good, like, financially and like health wise, I'm good. But pros, the people you meet, the places you go. I've in the course of a year, I've lived in South Carolina, Virginia, and Kentucky. Currently I am in Kentucky. If I did not join, I would be in Brooklyn, New York, sitting on my ass, probably in school, but depressed and struggling. So definitely I would say begin to travel. But I feel like the military is for people that really need it. I feel like if you don't need it, I don't think you should do it. And need it in the sense of, if I didn't join, I would probably be dead. So I'm being honest with y'all. Like, it's just kind of personal for YouTube, but I probably would have committed suicide if I didn't join, because I had it really bad. So I want to say the Army saved me, but it got me a little, it got my foot in the door. So when I do get out, which is 2 years from now, I don't have to re-enlist. I won't need to depend on the Army anymore, because I'll be fine. But I did need it mentally. I didn't need it financially, or you know, all that other shit. But like, I was getting financial aid. I didn't need it for school or nothing, but mentally I needed to get out that house. So I believe that's it. If anybody has any more questions, I'm gonna do a, what's that thing called, Army packing list, because people packing way too much shit on YouTube. But I'm gonna do a packing list and whatever else you guys want. So yeah, talk to you guys later.
Oh man.